Hello. Welcome to my channel, Crown Legacy. Today we will know about the last king of Iran. He called himself the Shah of Shahs, King of Kings. He ruled for nearly 4 decades, but in the end, he fled with no crown, no country, and no return. This is the rise and fall of Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, the last king of Iran. Born in 1919, Mohammad Reza was the son of Reza Shah, a military leader who founded the Pahlavi dynasty. In 1941, during World War II, the British and Soviets forced Reza Shah to abdicate, accusing him of Nazi sympathies. At just 22 years old, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi became Shah of Iran. He was young, polished, Western-educated, and viewed as a tool by global powers. Throughout the 1950s and 60s, the Shah transformed Iran. He launched the White Revolution, a sweeping plan of land reform, education, and women's rights. He allied closely with the United States, received massive oil revenues, and pushed for industrial growth. But progress had a cost. As the Shah's power grew, so did his fear of dissent. He created SAVAK, a brutal secret police force that imprisoned, tortured, and executed opponents. Elections were faked. Freedom was limited. Wealth was unevenly distributed, and religious leaders were silenced. While palaces sparkled, ordinary Iranians grew angry. In the late 1970s, inflation soared. Poverty increased. And most of all, the Shah's pro-Western, secular policies clashed with Islamic traditions. Protests erupted, first small, then unstoppable. By 1978, millions were in the streets chanting, "Death to the Shah." Cleric Ayatollah Khomeini, long exiled, became the voice of the revolution. On January 16, 1979, after months of unrest, the Shah and his wife Farah Diba boarded a plane. They said it was a vacation, but everyone knew the truth: it was an escape. The Shah would never return. Exiled from his own kingdom, the Shah moved between Egypt, Morocco, the Bahamas, Mexico, and the US. Wherever he went, politics followed. He was no longer a king, just a sick man searching for refuge. He battled cancer, and by 1980, he was dying. Egypt's President Anwar Sadat, his only true ally, offered him asylum. The Shah died in Cairo on July 27, 1980, alone, powerless, and buried far from home. Back in Iran, the monarchy was gone. A new Islamic republic rose under Ayatollah Khomeini. The Peacock Throne, a centuries-old symbol of Persian royalty, was dissolved. Mohammad Reza's son, Reza Pahlavi II, still claims the throne in exile. But Iran has never returned to kingship. He dreamed of modern glory, but ruled with fear. The Shah rose like an emperor, and fell like a fugitive. Mohammad Reza Pahlavi was the last king of Iran. And this was how his reign ended. Want to know what happened to the last kings of Korea, China, and beyond? Subscribe to Crown Legacy, where the forgotten kings are finally remembered.